Hi everyone, this is Veronica. Today we are going to talk about asteroid impact deflection assessment. So what is this new mission? We'll discuss in detail. For queries, you can connect with me on Instagram and Facebook because I feel together we can make a difference. Now see what is the relevance of this topic from your examination point of view. In your mains paper 3, it can be covered under these topics of awareness in fields of IT, space, computers. Objective level, you should know about this mission, asteroid impact deflection assessment, and subjective level, you should know about the details of the mission and basic difference between asteroids, comet, meteoroids, meteors, etc. I'll explain you all of this. So now this is a question for you. With respect to asteroid impact deflection assessment, consider the following statements. It is an ambitious double spacecraft mission to deflect an asteroid in space. The mission includes NASA and the European agency. This is the first statement. This is the second statement. Now, which of the statements given above are correct? Only one could be correct, only two could be correct, both could be correct, or neither one nor two. You can give me the correct answer in the comment box, but after the discussion, obviously, you will get to know the answer. Now see, what is asteroid? So basically these are very small, airless, rocky worlds which are revolving around the sun. They are very small to be called as planets. So they are known as planetoids or minor planets. So in total, if we collect all the mass of all the asteroids, which is actually less than that of Earth's moon. But despite their size, these asteroids can be proved very dangerous for Earth in coming future. Many have hit Earth in the past and more will crash into our planet in the future. Now, what is the difference between, I will write here, firstly an asteroid, then your comet, meteoroid, then there is another word called meteor. Then many people confuse this meteoroid with meteoroid. Meteor, there is TE, right? So now try to understand this. This asteroid, it is relatively very small and inactive rocky body that is orbiting the sun. Comet is relatively very small, at times active object whose ice, so it is usually very cold, whose ices can vaporize in sunlight, forming an atmosphere. That atmosphere means coma, right? This atmosphere of dust and gas, and sometimes a tail of dust and gas. That is a comet. Now meteoroid, this is a small particle from a comet. It can be from a comet, it can be from an asteroid which is orbiting the sun. So this is a very small part of asteroid or comet. Now meteor, basically the light phenomena which results when a meteoroid enters the Earth's atmosphere. So this meteoroid has entered the atmosphere of the Earth and vaporizes. So sometimes you might have seen it as a shooting star. Then this is meteor. Okay. Now meteorite. Now a meteoroid. So this is again a meteoroid that survives its passage through Earth's atmosphere and it lands up on the Earth's surface. So this is the difference between these three. So where these asteroids are actually located, most of them lie in the vast ring between the planets Mars and Jupiter. So many of the asteroids are found there. Not everything in the main belt is an asteroid. For instance, there are comets which have been recently been discovered there, and Ceres, once thought of only as an asteroid, is now also considered a dwarf planet. This is Ceres, right? Now many asteroids lie outside the main belt. For instance, a number of asteroids called Trojans, they are known as Trojans. They lie along Jupiter's orbital path. There are three groups like Athens, Amors, and Apollos. They are known as near-Earth asteroids which orbit in the inner solar system and sometimes cross the path of Mars and Earth. So this is about asteroids. So before we start the discussion about impact deflection assessment, so this was necessary to tell you. Now see what is the background here, because among all the causes that will eventually cause the extinction of life on Earth, an asteroid hit is widely acknowledged and as one of the likeliest. Over the years, scientists have suggested different ways to ward off such a hit, such as blowing up of asteroid before it reaches Earth or deflecting it off with a spacecraft. Now, scientists have embarked on a plan to test their expertise with the second of these two methods. So, second method is that we should blow up the asteroid before it reaches the Earth. So, scientists doesn't want to try this blowing up method, but the second one, that is deflecting. That we want to deflect the asteroid with a spacecraft. So this is what this whole mission is about, that is asteroid impact deflection assessment. So this is a very ambitious double spacecraft mission. So 2 spacecrafts will be involved in it to prove the technique as a viable method of planetary defense. So this mission includes both NASA and ESA, that is your European Space Agency, and this mission is known as AIDA. So here the target is smaller of 2 bodies in double Didymos asteroid. So there are 2 asteroids, Didymos asteroids. So the smaller asteroid of this group will be targeted. Didymos is most near Earth asteroid system. Its main body, so there are 2. The main body, it measures about 780 meters across, and there is a smaller body which is also known as moonlet Didymos. So it measures around 160 meter in diameter. So this project actually aims to deflect the orbit of the smaller body. So we want to deflect the orbit of this smaller Didymos. Then a second spacecraft. So as I told you, we are using 2 spacecrafts. Then a second spacecraft will survey the crash site and gather the maximum possible data on the effect of this collision. Now, what are the tools of the mission? So before that, let me show you. This is our Earth. This is the bigger, as I told you, Didymos asteroid. These are the group of asteroids. So this is the smaller one. So here we will give an impact with this spacecraft, and then the second, these CubeSat satellites will be there to measure the impact, and from the second, so these CubeSat will see the impact at the moment, and after that this spacecraft will check the site, like post crash what happened. Now what are the tools that they are going to use? So this is very important part here, because NASA, it is building DART, that is Double Asteroid Impact Test spacecraft, which will be launched in 2021. So it is planned to collide with the target at 6.6 km per second in September 2022. So flying along with DART will be an Italian made miniature cube satellites. So these are known as Licia Cube to record the moment of impact. So as soon as the first spacecraft DART will collide with the Didymos, so they will record the moment of the impact at the moment. And then next question is, what is the contribution of ESA, European Space Agency? So they have a mission called HERA. Okay, so HERA, which will perform a close-up survey of the post-impact asteroid, acquiring measurements such as the asteroid's mass and detailed crater shape. So here HERA will also deploy a pair of cube satellites for close-up asteroid surveys and the very first radar probe of an asteroid. So all this would allow researchers to model the efficiency of the collision. This can actually help turn this experiment into a technique that could be repeated as needed in the event of a real threat. So these are the tools that they are going to use. So here once again the picture. So this is the impact will be Didymos B, this is the Didymos A, the bigger asteroid, and here will be our spacecraft which will collide with the Didymos B. So I already told you about the HERA mission. So here you can find the write-up for it, because already international asteroid warning networks are working on it, and it is endorsed by various UN committees on peaceful uses of our outer space and General Assembly. There was a resolution passed also. So it forms an international association of institutions which involve in detecting, tracking and characterizing the NEOs. NEOs is your near Earth objects, right? So this is all about this lecture. So you should know about DART, what is HERA mission. So there's a collaboration between NASA and ESA. So what they are contributing in this particular mission, why this mission is important, this is all you should know. So now the answer is both 1 and 2, because you know it is an ambitious double spacecraft mission, and second is the mission includes both NASA and ESA, right? Thank you. So this is the channel StudyIQ. If you're preparing for UPSC or any government exam, our pen drive and tablet courses are available. If you're preparing for UPSC CSE 2020, our pen drive course is available where you can find 100% coverage of UPSC vast syllabus. Daily current affair updates will be available. Self-paced learning process is provided. This course has been prepared by top faculties of StudyIQ, and now you can purchase this course at Rs 625 per month only. For additional information, you can visit our site, and there are the phone numbers also given. You can call them and gain the additional information. You can connect with me for my video updates on Instagram and Facebook, because I feel together we can make a huge difference. For queries, you can even email me. Thank you so much.